Today we are going to stumble around some of London's oldest pubs, dating all the way back to the 13th, 14th, 15th and 16th century. So come with me as we stagger around old London town, and away we go! We're starting our old London pub booze up right here at the Grapes. 1583. It's got a dark past, apparently longshoremen, because it's right on the banks of the River Thames. The longshoremen used to get into some scuffles with the patrons and drown them. Charles Dickens wrote from here as well, and recently the famous thing about this place is that it's owned by Sir Ian McKellen himself. So we're going to pop in and go for an old drink for a pint and start this trip.
Good, enjoy it.
Are you going to join me?
No.
Are you sure, my treat?
That's very kind of you, but I've just bought some sandwiches. So
oh, fabulous! Good for you.
Look, I've got coffee and sandwiches.
Well, lovely.
But I've had fish and chips in there.
Oh yeah,
they're excellent.
Oh really?
Yes.
I just had fish and chips
right.
In Soho.
Yes.
And I got on the train and came here for a couple of drinks. I'm making a video about old London pubs.
Oh right. And have you been to the Prospect of Whitby further along?
That is
the oldest pub in London.
That
Prospect
is
of Whitby.
Yes.
It's further down. Carry along down
Wapping.
the Thames. Yes, Wapping.
Yes.
By the side of the Thames, and it's in Wapping Wall.
Fantastic.
Wapping Wall.
Fantastic. So I've got to meet a friend at 5. I could maybe get that in.
Yes.
And one more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Enjoy your sandwiches. We're going to start our old London pub tour right here at the Grapes. We're starting our old pub tour all the way out in East London and making our way to the West End. Let's go pop into the Grapes and grab ourselves a pint. It's such a pretty bar with a beautiful view out back of the River Thames. Built in 1583. Wow, what a beautiful pub. What a beautiful bar. My goodness gracious.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, yes, please. What would be something that is of here? Something local, something that the...
Most of our ales are Cornish, actually. We've got a local IPA.
Okay.
It's the Level Head. So I can give you a little taste if you like.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have some of that.
Yeah?
Yes,
The
please.
Timothy Taylor.
Thank you.
Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, we went through the Tower Bridge and
And right here is the staff of Gandalf. From what movie?
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. Yeah. I asked if I could touch it. He said no. Nope. No one's allowed. She said, "You shall not pass." If I asked if I could get back behind the bar. Yeah, that's right here. What a great way to start the video. Well, thank you. Bye.
No worries. Thank you. Take care. Maybe see you again in a bit.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
I will. I'll subscribe.
Thank you. What a shameless promoter. Always getting people to subscribe. Oh, by the way, if you like this video, please do subscribe, smash a like, and leave a comment. I'm following my friend's advice and heading off to the Prospect of Whitby in Wapping. The Prospect of Whitby is one of the oldest pubs in Riverside, London, offering beautiful views of the River Thames, and was also known as the Devil's Tavern. This is where all the smugglers and the sailors used to hang out. Such a pretty bar. Well, would you look at this bar? Golly. Absolutely gorgeous. Fabulous. Through there, there's dining, and there is a view of the river. Oh, and there's a hangman's noose. All right.
Well, there's plenty of room if you want to come out, like women evacuate.
I'm Holland. I'm from the Netherlands.
Oh, from the Netherlands?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes. We are looking for the sun, but it's not sun yet.
The sun?
Not sun yet. Yes.
No, you have to find that in London.
You have to go to Dubai for that.
That one, please. Pint. Thank you. Cheers. Oh man, that is good. Our next stop of our all pub tour in London is the Grape and Hoops in Aldgate. And here we are at the Hoop and Grapes. Dating back to 1593, this pub was miraculously spared the Great Fire of London of 1666, which stopped only 50 yards away from its door. An old pub from the 1500s. So how old is this pub?
How old is this pub?
1593. That's old.
Yeah, pretty old. It survived the Great Fire.
Cheers. Cheers. This next pub all the way out in Fleet Street is super impressive. This is our first pub in the city of London.
Let's have a drink and a couple of bruises. Of course.
It's designed by Sir Christopher Wren, the architect of St. Paul's Cathedral. He built it for his masons that were working on St. Bride's Church that was burned down in the Great Fire of London of 1666.
Right here. Roll bell. It's done by Sir Christopher Wren himself. Come on.
Hello.
You alright?
That one, please. The landlord's. Thank you very much. Cheers. The Old Cheshire Cheese is one of the weirdest sounding pub names in London. A pub that actually stood here since 1538, but it was rebuilt in 1667 after the Great Fire of London. There's a cellar down there where apparently monks used to hide out with their beer and their wine and have a grand old time. Okay, can I have a pint of the old traditional Old Brewery bitter, please? Oh, look at the foaming.
Need to let it settle.
Thank you.
Nice.
Cheers. That's not bad. It's an old bitter, is what they call it. I'd heard so much about the Olde Mitre. I was really looking forward to visiting it. This is a beautiful old pub, dating back all the way to 1546. Legend has it that Queen Elizabeth I danced around a cherry tree here. Well, we're in London. Oh, this looks old. I'll have a pint of that, please.
go.
Lovely. Thank you. Cheers. As we leave the City of London, we head off to the City of York. A pub has been at this location for almost 600 years, dating all the way back to 1430. It is big on the inside, with private booths, an old fireplace. It is so pretty. Whoa. Would you look at that? Golly. So apparently there is a beer that I'm supposed to have here.
You should try all of them, but now it depends what you like.
Try all of them. I'm already.
This is the traditional ale.
That's a traditional ale.
Yes.
All right, perfect. I'll have
Comes from wooden cask.
that one. A wooden cask, oak cask. Lovely, thank you. Oh, big one, please. This pub dates back to 1430. Beautiful.
Are you from USA?
I am. How did you know? Thank you very much. Cheers. The Seven Stars has been here since 1602, predating the neighboring Royal Course of Justice by 280 years. It's a popular hangout for lawyers.
No, I'm normally would, but I'm always
Including this cat, Milad.
basically afterwards.
Yeah. All right, 1602.
1602, one of the oldest pubs in London.
Love it.
Yeah, it also withstood a lot of the bombings during World War I and II.
Brilliant.
So it still stands. It's a listed building.
So what is the traditional drink to have, the beer to have here?
If we're going old school, we're going to go with
Old school.
English ales. We've got our dark English ale. We've
Nice.
got a more lighter IPA, which is 3%. And then we've got a more standard everyday 4%.
Go shit. All right. So what's the strong one?
Dark.
Thank you.
The
Fabulous.
ale's still made the same way that we used to make it back in the early hundreds.
Wow.
Whereas with newer beers we have now, we have actual CO2 which carbonates it. The fermentation process here is what carbonates it.
All right. Oh, the fermentation process is what carbonates this?
Yes, so it's all natural.
Cool. Dating back to 1772, our last pub on this fantastic jaunt around London is the Lamb and Flag. It used to be called the Bucket of Blood because of bare knuckle boxing in the alleyway. All right, this is the last one of a drinking around old pubs London trip. I'm gonna go for that.
Good choice.
It's the last one that I've waited for.
Are we gonna go for?
Of course, of course,
Excellent, my friend. Excellent.
of course. Let me see you pour that pint. Good man.
Thank you, sir.
Fabulous.
There we go. Nice.
Fantastic.
London's finest.
Cheers. Tell you what, my kidneys are perfectly fine. They're working really well. We started this trip at the Grapes, owned by Sir Ian McKellen, and we are ending this trip watching The Player Kings, starring Sir Ian McKellen. I'm so glad you came with me on this amazing trip, and I'll see you on the next Away We Go!